Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a reusable face mask. What you're going to do is go ahead and start out with your fabric. I like to fold mine in half so that I only have to do one cutting for my two pieces of the mask. And if you have one of these little cutting boards, they're super nice for fabric. If not, you can just measure and then cut. I recommend pinning or cutting out a piece of paper so you have your right size for a pattern before cutting. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut a rectangle. It's going to be 6 inches wide and 8 inches long. And in this one, I'm actually cutting two pieces for two separate masks. Mine are ending up to be about 7.5 inches long. So you can play around a little bit with the size. It does not have to be perfect. Once I've got them measured out, I'm going to go ahead and cut them, and then we can put them off to the side and start on our strings. So with this fabric, my fabric is extra long, so I'm going to go ahead and double fold it for this. You're going to want your strings to be about 40 inches long, for each piece to be about 2 1/4 inches wide. From there, we're going to go ahead and put our pieces of the mask print side down and go ahead and pin those. And then as we get to the strings, now I like to iron everything so I don't have to do as much work when I'm sewing. It helps me to just keep everything super nice. You do more work in the beginning so you can do less work in the end. But what I'm going to do here is I am going to turn my iron on, and just depending on the type of fabric you have, I like to go just a little bit less heat on mine since I am ironing right on my carpet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold this piece of fabric in half and pin it down and iron it. From there, I am going to take and open it up, and then I'm going to fold each section in half and fold them in towards the middle so you have your middle line. And I'll iron that, and then I will fold on that first line that I ironed, so again in half, and iron that as well. From there, I will go ahead and pin down just to keep this all pinned together before I sew. In this video, you'll see that I do one half of my piece and then the other half since it is so long. So if you have a longer towel or an actual ironing board, you could do the whole thing at one time, but I am just doing mine in two sections. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and sew down the sides that we pinned of our mask, and this will be down the wide sides, not the long sides. Once you're done sewing that, you'll go ahead and flip it inside out so you'll have the pattern on the outside. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and make our pleats. I went ahead and made my pleats both inward so that it can shape on your face a little bit better. If you would like to make your pleats upward or downward, you can go ahead and do that however you'd like. When these pleats come out, they are about 1/2 inch long, and I will show you that in a second. Once I have my pleats all pinned, I will go ahead and just sew down the sides again. Alright, once you have your pleats sewn on, what I'm going to do is take my strings and fold them in half so I can find the middle of the string. And then what I'll do is place it in the middle of the mask. And then I will just go ahead and pin along the top of the mask so that the string goes across the entire mask. I will then go ahead and do that with the other one on the bottom of the mask as well. My grandma also made a couple of these, and she used shoelaces, so you can do that as well if you don't want to sew out the whole strings, or you can use elastic if you have some. I know it's kind of hard to get some right now, but you can use it if you'd like to. Once both are pinned, I will go ahead and sew that. I will just go all the way down the side, you can see there, and then I will go across the part of the mask. I like to do a little back stitch on each corner of the mask as well. And then you can go ahead and sew the other string as well. And then this is what it looks like when it is all finished. It's super cute, and you can do all types of fabrics, and you can make your strings a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger if you'd like to. It's just kind of up to you, and you can just kind of play around with it. It was super fun to make, and now I have a bunch of them, and I'm really glad that I do. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel.